Greetings! Today I'm going to be playing Neoscavenger Extended, which is a mod for the game Neoscavenger that expands every single aspect of the game, from gathering ways to collect food or tools and new skills, the city. I've been a big fan of Neoscavenger for just many years, as long as I can remember, really. It used to be one of them games. I don't know if anyone else has this, but there are just these like games that you play when you're little, and you're like terrible at them, but you play them a bunch, and you never really get better when you're little. But anyways, I recently came back to it when I found out there was a extended mod that expands every aspect of the game. I mean, it was just a flash game. Uh, it was a good one, but it was limited in a lot of aspects. So it's really nice that there's a extended mod. It's really good. Anyways, I'm gonna go new game. Get this party started. I don't really know much about the extended mod. Like I know that being strong in melee is just so overpowered in the original. But instead of being boring and picking just an overpowered build where I'm going to dominate no matter what I do, I'm going to go for a skill junkie build. So Taylor, useful. I hated not being able to repair my equipment, and I assume Taylors can do that. Ranged, you know what? I was going to go melee for that broad spear, but I think ranged is better because you can shoot guns and slings are really useful. Mechanic and electrician, although I think you might be able to learn those. Maybe I should go without. I don't know. Learn those later on? Nah. We'll see if I have enough points. Botany is really useful for not starving to death. Trapping and hacking are cool. Now I'm down points. Strong is really strong, but I don't need it. Slow metabolism. I've got botany, so who cares? Athletics is just good. Tracking is bleh. Eagle eye is bleh. You get like robot eyes. Melee is really good, but it's fine. Hiding is eh. Medic is really good, but I'm gonna go without it. Lockpicking is whatever. Hacking is better. Like you can just I don't really know any good uses for lockpicking. But now I gotta get some negatives. Alcoholic, nah, I'm good. I don't want to be a smoker. Probably just heavy sleeper, myopia, fast metabolism. I got 1 point. I don't want to be an insomniac. Insomniac is so annoying to play. These are all pretty bad. How many points does alcoholic get you? 2? Oh, smoker makes it fit. I guess just having to find some cigarettes is fine. Alright, that's good enough. Maybe I'll die and I'll have to reset. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. You wake up disoriented, slumped over the base of a empty cryosleep pod, still damp from the cryo fluid. The thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground where a large 05 is painted. Across the room, there's an open door to the hallway and a broken window leading outside. Just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts from down the hall beyond the doorway. Something's coming fast. Let's see what we can do. Rig the door to stay shut. Electrician. From what I remember, the best thing to do is, like I said earlier, melee and strong just slimes them out, and you get a recording that lets you get a special trait or whatever. But we don't have that. I think rigging the door just lets him be on the map, and that's bad. Hack the door to stay shut, or use knowledge of plants. How? I've never used the botany one. What does that do? What, you gonna you know what? I might just die instantly. I don't know. A plant catches your eyes. You scan the room for supplies. Ooh, I'm going to butcher this pronunciation. Ricinus communis, the castor oil plant, is growing from the window. You remember that this plant is highly toxic and most animals will avoid it if possible. That's crazy. I thought you used castor oil in beard oil. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be thinking of something else. Breaking off some branches, you quickly stomp on the leaves and seeds, rubbing the fragments on your skin and hands. Blood is going to die immediately. Blood is cooked, rubbing a highly toxic oil onto his hands. You scatter the rest of the doorway just in time. The predatory dog-like creature? This dude comes to a halt as it reaches the doorway, sniffing the plants and shaking its head in disgust. You thrust your hands towards it and steps back further. It steps back further. I'm such a chud. Obviously, I'm interested in your toxic scent. With more and more, it pads down the hallway looking for more palatable play. Play is crazy. So much reading. You're standing in a cryostasis room, though it looks like you might have been the only survivor. Who are these peeps? Let's search the console for records. You check the console for any patient info and come across 3 records. Anton Blubber, 2012. Man, this game is so old. Angeli Blubber, so like what, his wife? Campbell Street, Detroit. I don't know what. Michigan. Ooh, I don't know if that's right. I don't live near Detroit. Philip Kindred, no data, 2019. I remember 2019. He got in a cryosleep the right time on Glib. He almost went through the pandemic. Lloyd Blank Check, 2008. What was ancient? Anyways, let's climb out the window. You decide to go outside and see if you can figure out where you are. Avoiding the broken glass, you step into the still and outside, rustling some plants that must have grown wild in the area. It's cool outside and damp, probably morning. The distant report of a gun catches your attention. You cock your head, listening, but it's over as quickly as it started. Man, someone's getting shot for real. It's like some people who randomly be shooting guns, and you're just like, I'm trying to sleep. And you're like, pow. And you're like, bro, can you chill? Obviously, you're not alone out here, though that doesn't necessarily comfort you. You're in the parking lot, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Plants have pushed their way through the pavement over the facility. Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place or even who you are. I mean, probably one of those 3. Am I Anthony Blubber? I know the answer. This is a bug with these are like known issues with the Neoscavanger extended stuff. So don't delete my cookies. If I don't ever upload again, like my part 3, Casualties Unknown, if I don't ever update, it's because I deleted my cookies. Never save and quit while a device is on. Sometimes result, I've seen this one before. Game will delete excess of too many items. I had that to happen to me in Caves of Cud. I had this mega base with all this beautiful bling, and like it got reset. I was done for real. Never gonna make a Caves of Cud video. Confirmed. All right, here we are in the actual game. I think the first thing to do is scavenge the cryos facility. High tech. This bodes well for the chances of finding something of value. Ooh, let's see what valuable thing we find. A window. Cringe. Let's see. We're back in the cryo chamber. However, that time has passed. Maybe it's time to look around. I've already searched the console. I want to explore down the hall. Outside the cryo chamber, there's a debris. I don't know how that's pronounced. I'm ancient debris filled corridor that looks disused. Me personally, in ELA class, I know to never reuse the same thing so close to each other. You climb over the piles. I gotta lock in. You climb over the piles of refuse, and rubble and come across several rooms in poor condition. Exam room 14, 17. I don't remember exam room 14. I don't think that's a thing. I mean, obviously it's a thing, but not in the base one. Forcing the barricade aside, you peer into what looks like a clinic exam room. Oh, nah. Exam room 7. Okay, so this is 17, and there's a different room 14. I gotta go look over there. Examine the HVAC system. Piece of paper. I don't know where bro got that from. Re-enter the cryo. Exam room 14. You get to the control. It's the same asset! You get to the control panel by the doorway at 14. Press a button and harsh sounds back. Passcode is required. Guessing the pass would take forever. It's gonna be like they're gonna send a drone to SWAT you if you get your answer to me. Oh man, what if they had to ask you to like reset your password in the apocalypse? You can't log into anything because you're like, oh, you answered to me incorrectly, and you gotta reset your password. You gotta get an email. Fill in that .yahoo at Yahoo. All right, leave the cryos facility. Climb back outside. That didn't really get me anything except 2 pieces of paper with a bunch of stuff I want to do. I mean, it'd be nice to repair the HVAC that's unheated. So it'd be heated. I am basically naked. I've got a hospital gown, my booty hanging out. I'm gonna get a piece of glass in case I need to stab. In case I need to stab someone. Well, aren't you supposed to travel north in situations like these? I want to go here. Bad move. It's dark. Well, at least I found a cabin. Maybe there's looking around you appear to be a few areas worth checking out. There's a shack, 2 locked storage sheds. Okay, let's look in the shack. It's not very safe, but there's good loot. Alright, I found a campsite. Rifle case, a sled, flour, tea bags, and a caster wheel. That's weird. I don't know. All right, let's end the turn. I need to get out of here. I'm wasting a lot of time. I don't have time to search this stuff. Like, if I was hungry or thirsty, yeah, I'd check the forest and the treetops and the pond. But these are locked, so I think I gotta keep moving. Is there anything I can do with these? Ooh, a plastic bag. I can put that on my shoulder. And then take this tea, ammo box, flour, and a sled that has 2 condition. That's like about to break. I'm a little sick. If I am sniffly, ooh, edible berries. I can tell it's edible because I'm a botanist. Destroy those. Pebbles. I am ranged, so I'm good at throwing rocks. At least it's Sprite. Let's go north. Still nothing. I think I made a mistake. Ooh, another cabin. Another shack. So repetitive gameplay. Chunk of hide. Glasses. I've got bad eyesight, so that's good. Cigarettes. I don't condone smoking. Actually, I think smoking is gross. Inadequate glasses. I don't smoke. It's gross. Don't tell anyone, though. What if the kids at school don't think I'm cool? Because I don't smoke. Trick question. They already don't think I'm cool. I make videos online. Actually, that's not uncool. Let's see. Boxes? Nothing. Yeah. As you approach the town, ooh, you get whoa, look at this image. Big building. What is that? Like, oh, an overturned car, bus. I don't know what that is. Power lines. Cool image. As you approach the town, there's no sign of activity. Buildings stand in ruin. Vehicles are overturned. Should have just read. And blackened with fire. Explosion marks radiate. What happened? Why are there explosions marks? In the distance, a strange-looking creature circling the sky. Like, oh, it's that guy's. Like monstrosities. Monstrous, leathery vultures. Can I eat them? The world has drastically changed from the world you knew. Some sort of cataclysm. Cataclysm? Dark Days Ahead reference? Has fallen Earth, returning mankind to the Dark Ages. If I get 10k likes, then I'll do a Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead world game video. Time limit. Oh yeah, I always remember YouTubers be making these promises, and then like 5 years later they finally get it, and people start spamming. You know what? Fine, I'll leave it without a time limit. Along with it, you hope you're finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge. Title card. Crumbling apartment building, destroyed office building, there are cars. Probably just cars. I feel like that's safe. It's busted knuckles. My hands! Ah! It's raining. I'm gonna freeze it out. Alright, let's check the apartment buildings. I might find clothes or something. No useful items. How about this? No useful item. Let's go gambling. I actually won. I'm checking all these plastic bags. Bandages. Oh, I could try to fix my knuckles, but I didn't get it. Quality strap. I'm strapped. I need the rocks that much. I'll leave the rocks. Bring a strap. I could bring another bag. 88 condition. That's nice. Spare parts, foil, a lead pipe, bong, cord. Is there anything I can do with that? I don't think there's anything I can do with that. Alright, let's keep scavenging. I like the offices. Drats. Well, it's not like I'm gonna... Oh, I'm getting colder. That's fine. Car. I got some stuff. It just looks like junk. Car, nothing. Just some casings, cigarette. Why are you digging in this? Ball bearings are good, I guess. They're like good at throwing, for throwing. My grandpa had possum problems, and he would take and use a slingshot and marbles and would shoot at them because they would eat his cat food he gave to his wild cats. As you pick up your way through the overgrown ruins, a particular sound becomes briefly audible. It disappears, but then picks up again in a moment as if being carried by air currents. I think all sound is carried by air currents. Sound doesn't travel in a vacuum, you know. I'm gonna stop doing the nerd emoji voice. It's a distant humming, like small gas engines. Out of place in the stillness of empty forest and abandoned buildings. Here? No, here. Let's keep scavenging. I'm naked. I don't... Ooh, a crowbar! Can I take the crowbar and quality strap and combine them to a crowbar with a strap? Bad! Whoa, look at them old glasses. You got that... Oh, that's so off note. You got the nerd emoji glasses. They're worth a lot of money. That's why I'm bringing them. A rifle with a strap. You know, honestly, I'm not very impressed. That's a pretty useful recipe, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Let's keep scavenging. We got a crowbar. Oh, we can use the crowbar as a prying tool to get better loot. Gameplay loop unlocked. More terrible glasses. One of these days, I'll find my prescription. It'll be alright. I actually, despite sounding so a nerd emoji and all my friends having glasses, I don't wear glasses. I've got good eyesight. What is that? Bicycle parts. Did I just find the components to build a bicycle? Can you make... Bro. Do I need, like, mechanic? You probably need tools. That's crazy. Let me put... Ooh, an electric stove. Damaged electric stove. I'm going to store these and see if I can build a bicycle. What in the everlasting slugma? Ooh, we got can. More cigarettes. I'm going to take the cigarettes because my dude is a smoker. Don't forget. Don't forget. Let me put these in here too because of the bicycle pump. I never thought about I never knew that there was a bicycle. See, there's just so much stuff I don't know. Like, I've played a few times, you know, just so I could get the ropes so I don't die immediately. Although this run's going pretty good. Ooh, heavy-duty tarp. I think... Let me cook. So, this is another part, is the crafting system. That's really impactful. I'm going to take... Not that. I'm going to sort my string of various lengths and make a sack. This is as good as it gets, though. Condition-wise. And now I can put this on my back and put this in here. This is all stuff to sell anyways. And yeah. Ooh, a map. One cheap and ubiquitous at roadside site. Once cheap and ubiquitous at roadside stops, these pocket road maps have become something of an archaeological tool for modern scavengers. How useful! I'm a modern scavenger. No. I'm a Neoscavenger. Title card. You carefully unfold the giant leaf. Oh yeah, leaf of paper. And you try to make sense of where you are. I wonder why it's called leaves. Alien Fairgrounds. They must for anyone visiting Michigan for the first time. This is my first time visiting Michigan, that is. Check out the discounts on fair administrations. Carnival rides and exhibits. That'd be cool. I've been there in the original, but I wonder if it's changed. And of course, we all know Detroit. Detroit, you know, you're getting robbed. God, I need to blow my nose. I might cut this video. I might cut some and blow my nose. No, I must power through it. I don't want to edit more than I have to. That RimWorld video took so long to edit. Ooh, clothes! Olive colored hoodie. Dress shirt. Yay! Clothes, basic clothes. I still need pants and socks and shoes and stuff, but I'm getting closer. Coffee could be good. Maybe I should collect coffee and not sell it. Oh, I'm sorry. I've had a dribbly nose all day. Destroyed office building. Roof collapse. Ah! Actually, that did hurt me. Wrong tab. Ow. Nah, I just look more aura. Can't see it. What is on my hand? Oh, I am Philip. Yeah, I remember now. I'm Philip. I definitely didn't just remember because I saw the hospital wrist strap. That's cool though. Car, more junk. Car, more no junk. Car, more junk. Uh-oh. A vehicle alarm goes off. It's impossible for the alarm to go unless... Uh-oh. You brace yourself as you realize. This might be it. This might be a short off video. If I die, the video ends, by the way. Oh! Alright, that's it. It's been good. I guess I died. What even killed me? Unknown target. Hits. Smashed Philip's leg. He's bleeding internally, cannot run, is stunned. Dead. Well. That was cool. I love Neoscavanger. Game over. Well, that'll be it for today's video. Maybe I'll release another one. Neoscavanger Part 2. It'll be easy to edit though, and I'll be able to post it since I haven't posted anything in like a month. Sorry for that. School started, so I've been doing a lot of work, getting to my classes all the time, taking a bunch of AP classes, taking physics and pre-calculus and AP US history and English AP, I guess. I think it is. Yeah. So I've been busy with classes. Hopefully the next video is a little better than this one. I might even release a next one pretty soon. Maybe I won't even... I'm probably going to post this. This is pretty funny. I might skip ahead more though, rather than it be like slow, me reading out every little line. I don't know. I'll see how I feel when I do it. Anyways, let's head to the main menu. Testing game success. Continue. No save data found. Alright, that'll be it for now. I died. Video ends when I die. See ya.